Hello and welcome to session 39 of Eyes of Saemyth. Almost at 40. We're going to get on with a recap. Whoever does the recap gets inspiration for the session. Who would like to give us a recap of what happened last week?
Me.
Who else?
It's me, I'm the recap lady. Hello, everyone. Last session, the crew made it to the island of Bria Scye after some wayward travel on Duncan's ship, the Dauntless. We parked our boat, some very rough travels to get across to Miras's island, where we encountered Miras and Mordhouse, the overseers of Bria Scye, I guess you could refer to it as. We had some interactions with them, learning more about Sinza and her curse, as well as some lost memories and lost knowledge that she had. Lyre had some very interesting curiosities about blood magic, displayed in runes across Miras's homestead. And Dex prepared enrichment time for the Lycan who called Bria Scye home. After a feast of boar, I think it was, which I think is a little on the nose there, Tex, you fuck.
I didn't choose the boar.
Yeah, sure. Sinza was able to lock in Queen, and have a transformation that was partially successful, being able to hone a small piece of the Lycan for this transformation. And I think I got everything. Most things. Oh, yes. I think so.
A few extra notes. Lyre found out that there was a blade singer on this island that could potentially teach him some things. Duncan's not been with the party as he's been trying to get the boat closer to settle it somewhere nearby, so it's not too much of a trouble to get to and from the Dauntless. You met a handful of new people, namely Mordhouse, which is Miras's Domhan, Katya, and a couple of others who are all Lycan as part of the Kindred of Ash. And they've been offering support where they can with the new quote-unquote member. At the moment, the party is separated. So Lyre is staying with Miras, and they're currently talking alchemy and some crazy mutagen bullshit that Miras does, which we are going to go and take a look at. As about this point, Duncan, you have managed to get the ship close enough to dock it? ? As close as you can. You will still have to row over, or swim if you really want to try and swim through rapids. But you've managed to get the anchor down and somewhere relatively stable. You've left the crew on the ship to manage it, but you are now at this tiny little port on a tiny little island. There's a house on it. It's quite peaceful here. You don't see anyone. But there are lights in the house, not too far away from you.
Okay. So I've been on the ship this entire time, correct?
Pretty much, yeah.
So I have no idea what's going on, right?
You have no clue.
Perfect. There's lights coming from inside. I'm gonna go over, because I'm a bimbling fool, and I'm gonna wander around, looking around, trying to figure out what's going on. And clearly, it's a safe place because I wouldn't be here if that were the thing. And I see lights coming from the window. Can I approach the window?
You can.
What do I see as I go through the front window?
As you look in through the front window, roll me a perception check.
Fuck. Okay, let me do this real quick. Perception. 23.
23. inside the semi-hazy window that doesn't look like it's been cleaned much, you were able to make out Lyre and what looks like an Asimov with kind of a patch over one eye. And the two of them are stood at a desk with a large amount of kind of alchemy equipment, you can assume. Books are open, etc., all over.
Cool.
And they seem to be in conversation.
Cool. I got this. That's my boy right there. That's my boy, Lyre. And I'm gonna be like, Hey, Lyre. Hey, I hope you don't mind, but I finally parked the ship. It took a while. Can you hear me? Hello? Hey. If you, hi there. Good to see you. Oh shit, my bad. Oh, fuck. Right. Nice to hear from you. I'm just gonna get around. Don't mind me. Just.
Pyrrhus turns to Lyre. I'm assuming he's one of yours.
That's Duncan, our ship captain.
Oh wow.
I
A
see.
decently priced beverage.
If you want to let him in, you are most welcome to.
Oh, that might.
Or do you just want to leave him outside?
Oh shit.
He won't stop if I don't let him in, so I'll go let him in.
Oh, some really nice glass.
I'll walk around and open the front door. Duncan.
Thanks. I would have stayed outside if you didn't let me. Thanks. Can I do things proper? Don't let me bother whatever your, as the youth would say.
Let me introduce you to our host.
Right.
Lyre will around the corner and just like stop at the door and stop Duncan before he bulges his way in.
Right, yeah. Good shit. Right.
Miris, I would like to introduce you to Duncan. Duncan, this is our host, Miris.
You see a short-ish Asimov with kind of a bright orange tone eye. He seems to be missing the other one. My camera doesn't want to play nice today. As he's kind of dressed in all kind of grey, darker olive skin, kind of dark hair that's cut quite neatly. The orange in his eye is kind of tinted red as he's kind of looking over towards you, but he never seems to make eye contact with you. He never seems to be able to determine exactly where you are. And he smiles. He's kind of sat down, kind of waves in your direction-ish. A pleasure to meet you, Captain.
A pleasure to meet you as well. I hope I didn't bother on your paper book studies. I just finished docking the ship, and I'm here. I hope whatever this is with the is there like alchemical stuff there?
Yeah.
There's the potion bottles, the paper. Yeah, my first mate makes drugs all the time, so more power to you.
I see. As kind of Miris looks in Lyre's direction, with a bit of a pout, as if Duncan wouldn't be able to see it, as if he's not kind of aware of subtlety.
Duncan, these are a bit more advanced than just regular drugs. These are more creations of potent possibilities.
They're also still kind of drugs.
Right, I understand. He doesn't understand, right? No. The youth and the recreational fluids. More power to you. I'm just gonna lean on something.
the ceiling is a little low for you. So you're a bit kind of...
Yeah, I think at this point he's just gonna be like, it's, lovely place you have here. It's nice, and a little bit. Oh fuck! Shit! Oh,
are you okay?
No, just I'm gonna sit down. He's gonna sit down on the ground. He's not gonna want to break anything, because I think even though he's sort of like not sure about anything, he's gonna respect that these two are onto something important, and he can see that, and he's just gonna sit down and observe and try and be a good listener.
You watch as Mirrors taps a cane on the floor a few times and looks a bit more solidly in your direction. You're a big one, aren't you? Sorry about the state of my house. It was probably not suited for someone of your size.
No, it's my fault for being so big,
I don't think that's anyone's fault.
Drank a lot of milk when I was a young... whatever I was. Don't worry. Can't blame you.
He kind of pulls another face before sitting back down. Mr. Lyre, is this the remainder of your crew?
I believe so, unless the bird flies over due to impatience.
The bird?
There's an owl. Owlin. A good friend of Duncan's.
He's my first mate.
I don't handle flying creatures very well. It's very difficult to do.
That's completely understandable.
As he kind of pulls another face. Either way, I'm glad you could join us, Mr. Duncan, was it?
Yeah. Pleasure to meet you. What was your name again? Sorry.
Mirrors.
Mirrors on the wall. Who's the fairest of them all? Right. Pleasure to meet you. Don't mind me. I'll observe, and I'm admit that I'm not aware of these things, but I'm trying to make an effort to be better. So I'm gonna sit here with my well-placed drink, and I'm gonna watch, observe, and pay attention.
Both of you roll me a perception check.
Fuck.
Did my perception go up? No, it didn't. 7. No, 10. That's a 9.
28. I crit.
Oh, okay. Lyre, you're focused on kind of getting back to reading back through his studies and stuff like that. That's sort of where your mind is at, because you were in conversation. Duncan, you notice that Mirrors' eye trails on something across the room and then focuses back on Lyre, as if he's following something. As if he's watching something that isn't there.
Is my character aware of Asimov lore about the way they see
I'd say
dead
you probably know enough about Asmoths, like you've met a few in your travel.
I gotta roll for this because Duncan's trying to be respectful, but like at the same time, it's like being respectful but not knowing social cues.
Me.
He's gonna see. He's gonna track and try and guess where this he thinks is a spirit. Pleasure to meet you. Name's Duncan. Yeah. I don't mind me. Just here with my friends and crew and.
I think Mirrors will look back at you. I don't think boars can understand you unless you can speak with animals, but I think enrichment time is over.
Enrichment time?
I'm sure you'll hear all about it. Don't worry.
Right.
They'll be making their way back shortly.
So, who should we expect returned? Will it just be Sinza, Mordhouse, and Cain, or are there others?
I mean, there are quite a few others. Whether or not they'll come with you, I'm not sure.
Okay.
But well, I would expect at least those three.
Okay.
And as you're kind of prepping to hide this because it's getting morbid. As you're expecting kind of the three of them to return, you hear kind of the creak of a boat dropping outside. And 4 figures step off the boat. If you kind of poke your head out of the window, you see Cain is hard to miss, so is Sinza. The two of them are quite big comparatively. You see the older gentleman, Mordhouse, and a red-headed elf who seems to be just chatting, just talking over and over and over, and like the rest of them are quite quiet while she is just sort of talking at them rather than with them. But they all get off of the boat, and the red-headed elf just keeps talking. Sinza and Cain, you have come back to Mirror's Island after enrichment time. Sinza, you've had a bit of time to clean up. Stop. I'm trying to get my fucking camera to bring it. I'm fine. There you go. If I crash out, then it lets you have it. It's because my lighting is ass.
Sorry. Yeah, Sinza kind of steps off the boat, her legs kind of shaking as she like I guess gets used to like not being on a boat anymore. Her fur is maybe a little bit like puffy, but besides that, she looks like okay. But can you do feel Sinza kind of like side-eyeing you every now and then? She's kind of like looking at you, and then as you try to look at her, she like quickly looks away. She's kind of like she's looking for something, maybe something she saw during her transformation, but she's kind of keeping her mouth shut for the time being.
I'll give you a bit like an eyebrow raise, so you know that he knows something's up, but then just won't say anything for now.
Mm-hmm.
Katya has just been talking at you, Sinza, this entire time, asking you how your transformation went, how it felt, like, don't worry, you'll get used to this sort of thing, like, it happens a lot. I'm still not used to it. Effectively, it's just her, like, giving you the full rundown.
The debrief.
Yeah.
Coach notes.
As you kind of pull up, Mordhouse seems to be used to this kind of behavior from her because he's just kind of nodding and going as she's talking. But you can see the lights on in Mirror's house. Nobody's outside, which implies that they're probably indoors. Master Mirrors is likely in the house if you'd like to follow me.
Yeah, sure.
Mordhouse begins to move.
I can't move my token. No.
Tell me the token.
No. Oh, there we go. I have been given free reign.
Freedom.
From outside, Duncan and Lyre, you hear a young woman talking. An unfamiliar voice. But you can hear her kind of muffled through the wall. So when it was my first time, it was really messy. It was really messy. And Cain had to like deal with me being like super cracked out. It was super bad. But I'm fine now. Don't worry, you did much better than I did.
I was surprised myself, to be honest. I've had a couple close calls, so maybe being in a calmer environment helped a little bit.
Apparently it didn't help me though, so I mean, whatever. But, you know, I'm much better at it now. I'm still not great though.
Yeah. Everything takes time to learn.
Lyre and Duncan, you see Mirrors kind of sigh and go, it's Katya's here. All right, it's fine. he kind of pinches the bridge of his nose. I hope you're ready for high energy, because she is just all energy all the time.
Duncan, did you want to get the door?
Right, yeah, no, I got it. Gets up a bit too fast. Oh, hey, fuck, hey, okay. Door! Door! Is it push or pull?
It's a pull.
I'm gonna push it.
There you go.
Right. Not doorknob jingling. And I've like, if anyone's outside, it's just like, okay, twist, no, knob, no, right,
Duncan, it's a pull. It's a pull in.
I figured it out. Don't worry about me. Was that you on the boat right there? Are you used to boat stuff already?
She kind of like, she's like smiling and then her expression kind of drops as she remembers like the torment. She kind of has like a moment where she sees the flashbacks. Her smile picks up again and she's like, I'm still, we'll work on it. Maybe like, you can give me some tips.
Fear is the biggest motivator. Good to see you back.
Yep, okay, yep. Note to self, find out what Duncan is scared of.
Women.
The older gentleman at the front.
Same, bro, same.
The older gentleman at the front seems like a human man, maybe in his like early 70s. Offers a hand to you, Duncan.
Pleasure to meet you. How big is his hand in comparison to mine?
Yours is about double the size of his. You are huge.
Sorry, this is like another man touching an older man. It's just like, pleasure to meet you. Strong grip. Good to see you.
He kind of winces slightly, but for the most part keeps a kind of a straight face.
Too strong.
I'm assuming you're friends of Lady Sinza and Master Cain.
Right, since that's a new one from me. I'm sorry. And I'm sorry to do this. My lady, that's sure.
No, you don't have to use
my
the
lord.
There is fine.
My fellow man. Right, pleasure to meet you. And he'll like wipe off his hands, try and look more presentable. Here, the royal service invites you in. And I'd imagine it's cramped there, so it's gonna try and squeeze against the wall, like.
As people begin to shuffle past, Mordhouse doesn't have too much trouble. Cain and Sinza are not going to get past you. Like, it's not going to work.
Hey, shake.
Sinza tries her hardest, and she's kind of like, if you just move your elbow, move
right. Hold on, wait.
That foot that way. Right. Ow, that's my foot. Okay. Yep. Ow.
All right.
Cain is
all right.
Very tired behind all this. It's like, okay.
I'm just gonna help Mirrors clean up his desk and like put cork back in potions and stuff while these three get everything sorted.
Mirror sighs. You can hear Mordhouse walk into another room and kind of call back that he's going to put some tea on. It's probably going to be a bit easier if we all move into a bigger room rather than my study. If you just follow me, please don't bash your head on the ceiling. And he will make his way into kind of a living space where Mordhouse is making a cup of tea in the corner on like a small table. As you're kind of cleaning up his desk, you see a variety of different kind of notes laying out. Lots of kind of potion bottles of varying kind of colors and sizes. You've been mostly talking about his skills in blood magic, using mutagens, which are kind of potions made with his blood to enhance certain effects in battle. So For the most part, they are kind of drugs, because they only last for like a short period of time. But it's also drinking vampire blood, which can't really be that good for you.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll just tidy up his desk, and whenever someone grabs me or whenever I finish, I'll head in.
Okay. Duncan, you struggle through the door, but you manage to make your way in. Cain kind of leaning up against the wall. Feel free to sit down if you don't break the chair. He's kind of looking in Duncan's direction.
I'll stand up. Stand up, baby.
Katya's kind of already leaning over the table, like, "How are you? How are you doing?" I'm fine, thank you, Katya. I'm assuming enrichment time went well. And he's kind of looking towards where Sinza is-ish.
Yeah, I mean, it was an experience I've never had before. Went well, which is good. So you can only
We
get
do
better
that
from here. I
usually
hope.
like 2 or 3 times a week, depending
Okay.
on whether or not we can get the prey. Sometimes we have to go offshore in order to do so.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Miras kind of pulls a face as he looks back to Katya. "Have you had any news back about the Hollow?" And Katya's face goes a bit kind of stiff. And she shakes her head. No, I mean, well, we can't go over there at the moment. It hasn't gotten any better. And I know that you can't go. So, I mean, it's just kind of off limits at the moment. Right, okay. I've been thinking. Now tell me if I'm overstepping, as he kind of turns to the rest of you. With Cain's absence, we weren't able to address this earlier, but it has gotten worse, to the point where it's going to be a bit too much, we think, for one person. But perhaps if you are willing, you could take a look for us.
What is it? Sorry.
There is an island not too far from here, where we have been burying our dead. Or at least some of them are empty graves, but majority of them are not. And in recent months, there has been almost like a pressure around it that is preventing the lichens from getting anywhere close to them. We don't know why. I can't go over there. Samiras kind of shakes his head. There's been an influx in necromantic magic, and I am starting to get worried.
Okay, so are you asking us if we'd be willing to go over there and have a look? I mean, if lichen can't get close, that might be an issue for me, but I may be a good indicator of how close one can get.
We don't know if because you are not, or because you're new to this area, if that's going to have an effect on you being able to get close enough. It's been a very slow descent to this point, but again, with Cain's absence, we haven't been able to address it. As Cain is the only non-lichen other than me in these islands. But considering you have somebody who is clearly very well versed in magic, he kind of looks towards Lyre, it may be pertinent just to investigate. And Sinza, if you wanted to visit your brother, that might be nice. His body isn't there, but it's more of a sentimental thing. We held a funeral.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that he was buried here. Or
He's not, but it's more of a it's a sentimental thing.
okay. Yeah, I mean that would be nice.
There are a few belongings of his that are there, though. If anything is being disturbed there, I wouldn't want our dead to be disturbed. I hate to think what an undead Lycan would look like.
Not great, I'd imagine.
I don't know what's causing it either. But you seem like a smart bunch. And, Cain knows what he's doing for the most part. At least I have faith in that. If you'd be willing, I'm sure we'd be able to compensate you for your trouble.
I won't be needing any form of compensation. What you're already doing here is, but my other party members, maybe. But I won't need anything like that. A favor for a favor.
As 𝘏𝘪𝘧𝘐 places a cup of tea down in front of Mirrors, he kind of smiles towards Lyre. Maybe I could teach you a thing or two.
I would like that. Miss Lyre's gonna point to the elf in front of him.
Hello.
Hi.
She offers that to you.
Hi. Lyre will take a hand and shake it.
She shakes it quite vigorously. I'm Katya. Nice to meet you.
You too. There was mention of pressure from. Sorry, I've lost my train of thought.
Am I just that pretty? And she kind of grins at you.
The pressure. Necromantic. Do you have a sense of what it does or is capable of?
I'm not particularly magically inclined. That's kind of Mirrors' job. But what I do know is that there is something that's almost acting like a barrier around the Hallow. Because we can't get close to it. It's almost like something is really trying not to let us get anywhere near it. It feels like dread. The best way I can describe it is dread. I'm terrified of it, and I shouldn't be, because that's where our dead are buried.
Lyre's gonna take his backpack off and swing it around and crouch down and start going through it. He's gonna pull out a scroll that Avi gave him and open it up. It's a dispel magic scroll. He's gonna look up at Katya and then quickly look over at Mirrors. I might be able to dispel whatever's going on there.
You'll have to find a source for it, right? And Mirrors kind of nods. If it is coming from a specific point, then if you dispel the magic on that point, then that should do the job if you are willing to try.
I mean, you've offered us a home and you're looking after Sinza. I mean, it's the least we could do.
Again, we are happy to compensate you if you need it.
I'm fine on my end.
If you find anything of interest, other than, I'd rather you didn't go up digging graves, but if you are able to find anything separate, you're welcome to it. We haven't been there in quite some time.
I'll do what I can.
You are given a cup of tea each if you would like it from 𝘏𝘪𝘧𝘐. Sinza, yours is that same kind of almost like anti-anxiety blend that Cain has been making.
Yes.
For you. Katya has the same as you, Sinza. She sits on it. It's like just what I needed. I would come with you, but yeah, I can't get close, which really sucks.
Oh, how far is it from here? We'd need to travel by boat or dinghy?
It is like maybe 20 minutes of rowing.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Cain knows where it is.
Okay. I'll ride with Cain and Duncan and Lyre can go. But I mean, we're more than happy to check this out. So whether we want to head in the morning and have a look.
I would recommend that you take a rest for that, especially after your excursion earlier.
Mm-hmm.
I would accommodate you here, but there's not an awful lot of space. If you would like to sleep in my living room,
I've got some room at my place. For some of you, anyway.
you can always camp outside if you really want to. The weather's usually okay here, but
Or we can stay on Duncan's boat. If that's a possibility for you, Duncan.
Of course, yeah, no, it's fine. It's right, yeah, no issue whatsoever.
Duncan, where your boat is currently moored is almost in like a gap in the rapids that are around these islands. So you've almost been given a section of peaceful waters for you to be moored up at.
Right, yeah.
And like the rest of them are sort of like, yeah, if you wanna stay on the boat, you've got a few options that you can
So it's like
go and do.
I parked it between like two rocks or something. Was
Yeah,
that?
pretty much, yeah.
Oh shit! No wonder fucking too
You
long.
took your trip
Get
in there.
reverse parking.
You were fucking
Parallel
parked
parked into
between
there.
rocks.
I need a side episode of Duncan just screaming at the crew trying to parallel park.
Awful.
Uh-huh.
You have the rest of the evening if you want to rest, or if there's anything you want to do before that.
Mm. Is Cain staying in his house out of curiosity? Sinza will ask if she can stay with him. She wants to try and grab him at some point.
You're more than welcome to.
If that's not a problem, if you don't mind setting me up on the couch.
Alright, that's fine. Is
You have a
anyone
ship
else?
tonight. Go and stay on the ship. You're like a giant fish man. I've never seen someone like you before. That's so exciting.
What does the bitch look like?
She is a small kind of olive-skinned elf with red hair. Like the underside of her hair is almost blue. She's quite pretty, quite young. She looks like she's a half elf of some kind.
Oh, feelings mutual. I've never seen an elf as short as you.
Yeah, I am pretty short.
I like this one. Can you swim?
I've never tried.
Right.
Yep, okay.
So, are you lot spreading out for the night? Where's Lyre staying?
Lyre will head back to the boat.
At least without Cain and Sinza, you'll have a good majority of the crew bunks to yourself, maybe apart from the crew themselves. But it'll be quieter than usual, hopefully.
Yeah, no snoring old man noises.
Duncan's still there.
Duncan is still there.
Mm.
Duncan's
You can hear him from the captain's quarters.
Are upstairs though, and your prank has still not been done.
Not yet, but I need Cain
Yeah.
here, so I can't do it just yet.
That's fair. That's
Can't do
fair.
it just yet. You're saving it.
I'll prepare myself for that. Out of character, of course.
So we're going to start with moving to Cain's house. As the two of you move into Cain's house, Cain, can you describe what your house looks like, please?
Oh boy, it's a little bit more old-fashioned than a lot of the other houses you've probably seen. But it's got kind of a mishmash of older and newer stuff, probably from like when he was younger. So there's some stuff that looks very old, it's well taken care of, but then there's newer things as well where probably things have broken down to the point he's needed to replace it or build it.
He's a hoarder.
I won't say he's too much of a hoarder. He does have a lot of books. He has a lot of gardening tools. Most of the plants is always outside. There's not really any plants inside as much. But he has a nice little, table at the end with a window next to all the bookshelves. He has a stove, bath, and his room kind of just has a simple bed and like somewhere to store weapons. Essentially, there's a couple different weapons there as like backups.
Is there anything that would catch my eye specifically? Like, I'm looking for old portraits. Is what I'm looking for specifically. Any art?
He has some portraits up. Probably a lot of people you don't recognize, and a few you do. There's one of your brother. There's a drawing of the group, and then little Sinza as well with them.
Bastard.
There's are you looking quite a lot for different portraits?
Wherever, she's doing like the old man like hands behind her back, so kind of just like doing like a little slow walk through the house. The kind of curiosity piqued.
There is a smaller one that is just it's your brother that basically you have piggybacked on him.
Fuck you.
So there's that. That's just kind of set to the side. It's just a little small one. A happier memory because you're both smiling there. So he keeps that aside.
I think you see Sinza, she's kind of making her way through looking at the pictures, and she maybe stops to stare at that one for a little bit too long. I don't know if Sinza's had Cain, not Cain, but I always say Caden had, oh my god, I forgot my brother's name, Targan described to her, but I don't know if she's actually seen how he actually looks like in drawing. So she kind of like stops for a second and like squints at it, and she like tilts her head and like takes it in. We look similar. I mean, sibling.
You look pretty damn close, to be honest.
I like this one. You have some nice portraits in here.
Thank you. It's it's something to remember people by when memory gets a bit hazy.
Miras had said something about your memory.
He did mention that.
You don't want to talk about? If you don't want to talk about it, that's fine.
Well, is there something specific you want to know about that? Or
no? Well, he'd said that Dracera would help me with my memories and then possibly help you. Is that something that you're looking for?
I wouldn't turn it down, but I've lived longer with new memories, and it took me a long time to be okay with that. So if it happens, it happens. If not, I'm okay.
Both of you roll me a history check.
Okay.
No.
How about I have a +6 in history, so that's a 14.
we go. Oh.
14 over 13. Both of you would know that longer-lived races, specifically things like dwarves and elves, who tend to live 150 upwards, their earlier memories, in order to prevent them from effectively being overloaded, it's quite common that they forget a good chunk of their memories when they were younger. It's kind of a way to keep that person. There's only so
Sane.
much the brain can take. Yeah. If somebody remembered their entire life, it probably wouldn't do them any good, especially when they live that long. So it's likely that Cain's automatically begin to lock out memories just to kind of keep him sane. But it's not like bad that you can remind yourself of certain things, but you don't remember everything, and that's a common kind of occurrence in this sort of situation.
Okay. Sinza, who'd been kind of like half turned towards Cain, she looks a little tired, like her eyes are a little hazy. I don't want to pick your brain all that much, but I wasn't interested in you during my transformation, and you'd said don't worry about it, it'll be fine. But
that would
yeah,
most of the Lycans aren't interested in me when they change.
Is that because you're not?
Not what?
Ooh.
Just say it.
No. I don't want to say not alive.
That's. I think it's mostly that.
Is this a Psalm thing?
I'm not too sure. I just know I'm not alive in the same way most people are.
Okay. I mean, it comes in handy with Lycan, so...
Sinza, roll me another history check.
Oh, dirty-tated.
You don't have any recollection of this being a thing. You don't know, you've never heard of it. And it's never really come up in any books or anything that you've read, not that you remember.
I'm pretty sure it's the reason why the Lycans aren't interested.
I didn't feel any, like, primalness towards you. Usually we hunt things that are living, so that was kind of the giveaway.
My current going theory would be, I think it's to do with the pulse, especially, and I don't really have a pulse. So...
Yeah.
Sinza, now that you like talking about this and noticing the inside of Cain's house, a lot of the utensils have never been used. The bed looks like it has not been used for a very long time, and not just because Cain's not been here, it's that Cain doesn't sleep. Because he doesn't need to. He might lay in it, but he doesn't. It's like it doesn't seem actively used. There doesn't seem to be really much food stocking shelves because he doesn't need to eat either.
So you it's like the whole kit and caboodle with the whole undead thing. No eating. Resting.
No, not. We're not really. I mean,
you can. You just don't have to.
I don't need to. I'll eat for fun sometimes, but
for the sensation of it.
kind of for the sensation, but the taste isn't the same. From what I can remember, it's a bit dulled out, so. Hard to enjoy.
Yeah. That's why Duncan was holding your stew that night. Okay. I thought maybe it was with the age your taste buds were fading, but...
Well, maybe that's part of it. I remember recipes. I have stuff noted down just in case, but taste testing isn't something it's easy to do.
Maybe.
Was it just the questions about the undead you had on your mind? You were looking at me earlier.
I was more just curious. You're an interesting, I don't want to use the word creature, but you're an interesting being, I guess. I don't remember a whole lot about you. I'm sure you probably explained this to me when I was younger, but
I've explained some of it. I mean, you're quite young at the time, so I don't think you thought about it in the same way you'd think about it now.
I don't view you any differently with it, though. You're still Cain.
Most people do. So, I don't normally just go and tell people.
Ooh, I'm undead. Maybe you should start with that.
Maybe, but I don't think about it most of the time. I can still talk and walk and do things. So, as far as I'm concerned, I'm alive for the most part. My soul's here, my mind's here. It's what matters.
I mean, from the look of your cabin, you do some gardening and things like that.
I do a bit of upkeep on the islands and make some poisons as well that come in handy.
Poisons?
I mean, part of the gardening. I'll make poisons with different juices, but it helps on the job sometimes. So.
I mean, it would with your profession.
I think profession's an accurate word for it, but
A duty.
I would normally say duty. Yes.
What I said on the boat about Caden.
The fellow that passed away.
I had some very strong opinions on him, and this kind of conversation was had before knowing what your duty was. I hope my morals weren't in a way offensive.
Your morals weren't offensive to me. Everyone kind of has different morals and ideals on death and loved ones passing. So
I'm not really dealing with grief in a good way.
I don't think anyone ever does.
They say there's stages of it, but I'm mostly just feeling regret.
Why would you feel regret? If you don't mind me asking, I'm just...
He meant a lot to me. He was kind of the brother. Maybe there was a part of my lost soul that was looking for something and found Caden. Oh God, I fucking miss him. It was just the way he looked at life. Just through this, I guess, innocence. And God, he was a good fighter. He put me in the ground. He took a hold of the lichen at one point, just grappled it, just grabbed it and was like, yeah, it'll be fine, don't worry.
No.
I preach this to a a gentleman we knew about the possibility of giving him a chance.
What do you mean by?
The option if he wanted to come back.
Like you went to a cleric, or I don't.
No. So it was more just like out in open space, and I wanted to know more about where his soul was at one point, and his soul wasn't in his body, and I was able to, I guess, get that information.
You'd have already passed on, essentially, or
I don't know. Like his soul was no longer in his body; it was being watched from somewhere else, stored, perhaps. Do you know what a watcher is?
Our history for that one.
Yeah, go for it.
That's okay. Cool. That is +6. That's a 13.
Gods choose people as their mortal connections to this plane. Watcher sounds like something that might be along those lines, but you're not too sure. You've never really heard the term before.
I mean, from what you're saying of him being a watcher, it sounds like chosen by maybe a god or given a duty similar to me, I would assume.
Sinza, she reaches into a pouch that she has on her belt and she makes her way across the space, and she is holding something in her palm and kind of gestures for you to open your palm. And she puts a little pink stone in your palm. It's a part of the heart of Sith. Caden was a watcher of one of the open ley lines.
I don't know how much I know about that, Dobie.
As you're holding this stone, you can feel someone's feelings through it. You don't know whose, and you don't have anything specific. You can it's almost like you are sensing another person, but there's no one there. And it's not a specific sensation. It's just kind of like a presence.
I don't get a specific feeling. Do I get a general direction of positive or negative? Kind of
positive.
Positive.
Rock.
That's
a rock.
Rock.
I just hit a rock. My rock.
No.
Hold on.
Hello. Hello.
That's not a character. I think maybe you should take this back.
Yeah. Handy, yeah.
So I had a bit of an odd sensation, similar with people. There's a presence in the rock, but I didn't feel anything specific.
The best you can describe it is like an empathetic link to something that isn't there or isn't alive.
He's an empath. God, Jade. You're feeling through the rock.
I mean, I can sense emotions of you even from here.
Oh,
when I held that rock,
seems to take a little step back. Yeah.
Still sense it, but
that's fun.
I'm sorry. Does that bother you? I can't really. When
No.
you took a step back, I can't really.
It was more if you're feeling feelings. I don't want to overwhelm you. I'm
fine. Holding that rock, I got a similar sensation, like a person, but not specific.
Well, I mean, from what I was told, his soul is being kept in this rock. So you...
In that rock you got there, or where
No,
it's from?
I don't think it's this one. I think they said the heart of Sif. Yes, correct? Yes. Big. It's like a lot bigger than this.
And you think his soul's in this rock?
It sounds crazy, but yeah, when you
Both
say it
of
out
you roll
loud.
me an intelligence check.
Hmm?
Both of you roll me an intelligence check. Flat.
Flat.
That intelligence?
5.
Mine's also 5.
Oh, come on, Cain.
Never mind.
Out of it, would you say this role is important, Toby? Never, it's fine, don't worry. It's all good. I've saved my inspiration. I don't know much about the whole soul thing. I guess I've not really been around.
I'm not too sure on this kind of being stuck in a rock after dying. And
You're like 100 and something. You don't know anything
I've seen a
about
lot
souls
of
being stolen?
shit and souls going to different places, but being dragged off to a random rock, I haven't
just a
seen that one
random rock.
before. Oh no, not. Excuse my language.
Just pulling your leg.
The heart of Sif.
Yeah. It's part of his duty. Sorry, that was a lot for me to just kind of...
That's okay. You can take your time if you need to.
No. I mean, if you're going to be traveling with us, I think it's good for you to have some history on why we're doing things. But yeah, I feel this need, I think, to try, at least. And I think maybe I'm worried about Caden maybe appearing on your sword if we try.
I can't guarantee that he won't or will. I mean, I don't really know the full context. I didn't see it happen. I don't know who this Caden fellow is. But if he's connected to Sif somehow, I mean, he might be tangled up in, well, with Sif or whatever they plan.
Perhaps.
He would still come back and certain circumstances, but it depends on the situation. Most of the time, it'll make sure people stay dead. But I don't see things as black and white. There is a grey area. And that tends to be when the gods are involved.
If it's a breeze is part of the, I guess, overlying. So maybe, perhaps, he was connected to her in some sense, but he wasn't really all that sure. I think he was kind of learning it as he went. I think the only things you need to know about Caden is he was a good man. A very good man. And if anyone deserves a second chance, it's him. It wouldn't be coming back out of spite. It wouldn't be coming back out of pure need. It would be because he deserves to.
I don't know if I could help much there.
I'm not asking you for anything. I don't expect it.
I know. I would like to help if I could. I know
you don't need to.
Still don't remember me, but I remember you, and I would like to help if I can, but gets in the way of my duty. I can't do much there.
I understand. We all have our leashes, I guess. Sorry, that's an awful way of putting it. Ties.
Awful, but not inaccurate.
If someone has granted you some form of immortality, I think you kind of...
I don't know what will happen. But, it's a safe bet that I would pretty much kick the bucket on the spot.
Let's not do that.
I've had similar thoughts, even with my duty. Wanting to bring people back. It's not always an easy choice.
I'm sure being someone of your age, you've seen a lot of people come and go.
I've seen quite a lot.
It's getting late, just so you're aware.
Yeah.
Let's maybe continue in the morning. I'll get, so if you want anything to eat or drink, and I'll set the bed for you.
Had my fill of war. I don't think I'm going to be hungry for the next 2 days.
Cain will go and set the bed for you, and he will probably just stay guard outside. Even in his own home, he's just kind of stays in the living room area.
He just stands
At
in the
least you know
corner.
Katya's not going to be breaking into your house overnight. Because
Yeah. He's gonna go. Yeah, he just stands across. He's like,
Just
That's
no,
so
Hat
good.
Man, leave, Hat Man, be gone.
Skinwalker Cain can't hurt you.
he'll
No,
probably read some books.
please.
He'll probably read some books. Keep an eye on the window in case Katya appears out of nowhere.
Ghosts in the night.
It's just the occasional in the night is just like,
It's one of the rare occasions, Sinza, that it's a bed that fits you.
No hoofs at the end?
Yeah.
Oh
Yep.
my god, luxury. Sinza sleeps like a baby.
On the other side of the island, just off the coast, moored up, we move to the merry bunch, the merry trio of Katya, Duncan, and Lyre. As Katya is climbing up from the little rowboat up onto the ship, you can hear her kind of muttering away to herself. She seems pretty excited. She hasn't been on a boat since she first got to Bria Scye. Not a boat this size. Skedaddling around, looking at everything, kind of taking it in, putting her hands on everything. This is your boat?
That's right. And it's not a dinghy. Can you believe that?
It's not a dinghy. It's pretty
No.
big for a dinghy, though.
It would be. if
So
it
you're like
were.
a captain?
Hey, yeah, I'm a captain.
That's so exciting.
Yeah, it's life. Just be careful. Our ship is not exactly up to code, so if something does happen, please be wary. Oh, and if you see an owl around here, don't get up in his face or anything like that. And if he tries to offer you, like, then, just
Like what?
drugs. If he tries to offer you drugs, just
Oh,
say, how old are you?
she kind of pulls her face. I don't remember.
Then definitely stay away from the recreational drugs that my first mate is offering.
I know I'm older than 30. I think.
But you look so young.
I'm an elf.
It's fucking bullshit. Just like, right, cool, okay, no. Ran you quicker than I thought. Anyways, sorry about that. I just need to take care of Lyre. How are you doing, friend?
I'm okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm all good.
Sure.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
Well, okay. If you ever want to talk about anything, I'm here for you.
No, I appreciate that. I want to do some research tonight. So I might just post up on the bow.
You're researching.
I mean, you can if you know anything about resurrection magic. If you know anything about the spiritual world, if you're interested in gods, if you know their connections to certain people and the way they work.
I know things about gods. I come from a place, like really far away, near a temple to 3 of them.
Which gods?
Asus, Obris, and Deltan. I don't personally worship them, but I come from an area where that is quite common.
I don't worship them either, so that's okay.
Oh. She smiles. It's like, but I've never done anything for me.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, Katya, you feel free to explore and do what you like, because this is all new to you by the looks of it.
I've never gotten to be on a boat like this thing.
Yeah. You should absolutely explore. I'm gonna be at the bow and I'm gonna start researching. Duncan. Yep. And Lyre's gonna start walking away.
Check. What? Can I? Can I insight check? Is this Odie nervous, or is this Lyre nervous? Can I make an insight check?
I mean, if you want, yeah.
Okay. Let me fucking. That's gonna be a 19.
Odie, what does Duncan pick up on with a 19?
Give me a minute. I'm gonna roll something to see if I can counter it. Nope. He's blushing whenever Katya's talking to him.
Boy, I see what's going on. I say very lightly because I don't want to be that guy. I'm just like, just give me one moment. Gonna turn his back, wait till Lyre's gone. Side of fucking over here. So hey there, what was your name again? Katya, right? That's your name? Yeah?
Yes.
What do you like to do, Katya, other than, being adventurous?
I like hunting. And
You like hunting?
at the moment, I'm not allowed to go out with the Kindred when they get the contract. But when I've got everything under control a bit more, then I'll be allowed to go.
Under the control, is this like a lichen thing or a hormone thing or like...
She nods, it's a lichen thing.
Right. Okay, so you like hunting, you like books?
I like reading. I like reading about
Oh, you
I
like
steal games books a lot.
right? Cool. So you like plants. You're over the age of 30 because you're an elf and you look so youthful. I twitch. And what? Do you like long walks on the beach?
Oh my god.
There's not really any beaches on Bria Scye.
But if there were, would you?
If I could go for longer walks than like 20 minutes from one end of an island to another, then yeah. I don't really remember a lot of the things I used to do.
No, neither do I, but that's just the 7 concussions I've had in the past. But, you know.
The first thing I do remember is I was on a prison ship.
Ah, so you're like,
Smiles too.
you're like a convict.
Maybe. I don't remember what I did.
Okay, well, just in case murder, say what?
Huh?
Okay, so you can say what? So you obviously didn't murder anybody, so that's good. I've
I
got
don't
a
know
huge...
about that.
Ooh, yeah, so, you know what? What are your thoughts on
Fuck's sake.
Sorry guys.
Oh, such a going off, popping off.
What are your thoughts on on that lad over there that just wandered away? What's your vibe?
You mean Mr. Lyre?
Yeah, that guy. Mm-hmm.
I like his scales.
That's nice. Is there anything else you like, or is it more like a scale thingy for you?
Huh? And she kind of just like, she pulls a bit of a face, like, what does that mean? I don't know much about magic, so it's really interesting for him to like talk about it.
Well, I can tell you right now that Mr. Lyre is probably one of the more well-noted individuals in his field of magic. He's adventurous, he's curious, slightly threatening, you know, just overall a good person to be around.
Roll me an insight check.
Fuck. Plus my 8.
Lyre shuffling off like
25.
25. You can see as you're talking about him, like Katya's eyes will occasionally kind of look in his direction and then look back to you. And then she'll pull a bit of a face as if she's starting to clock on what you're doing.
You like fish? I like fish. Fish is great. You should meet my first mate. Grim. Grim.
Considering almost every Lycan went fucking feral the second Icarus was around, Grim is prime target material.
I didn't know. I don't know. First mate, Grim, help.
Grim is nowhere to be seen. Yeah, no.
Fuck.
Go and help Mr. Lyre with his research.
You do that. You do that.
You could come too.
No, I've got to take the logistics of a ship. You see, being a captain's a big responsibility, you know. Have to make sure that everyone's safe.
I'd love to sail with you one day.
There's always an opening on the Dauntless. We're not a dinghy, by the way. Just gotta let you know.
Only when, you know, I'm allowed to leave.
Don't worry. I'm sure I'll think of something.
It'll be soon. I promise. As she kind of like
So soon.
flexes.
So soon. I want to find the nearest crewmate. Is there a crewmate near me right now?
You can hear someone downstairs
Oh, look at this.
stomping about.
Mm-hmm. Gonna watch him walk
If it's
away.
stomping, it's most likely Boone.
Watch him walk away, and I'll be like,
Devil.
let it go down.
Okay. You head downstairs. And you find Boone is rummaging through some of the barrels. There are still fish just scattered places. They are now rotting, and he's just trying to pick up bits of fish and throw them overboard because It's making the crew quarters smell bad.
Yeah, I'm gonna run up to him. No warning. Be like, boom.
Hello, Captain.
Am I old?
Captain, I'm like 4 times your age.
But you look so useful.
Oh, do I? See, he kind of like all you can see of his face is just mustache, beard, and then these beady eyes, and then just this little pink glow.
Boone, take note for me.
Hey, Captain.
As soon as we make dock to another place as a shop, I want red paint and orange, and I want to paint racing stripes on the ship. Okay?
Hey, Captain, I can do that. I'll get Kit Dang overboard and paint it on.
And not just any racing paint. I mean, I want like fiery stuff on the side, right? Just the one to cover, the markups when I was trying to reverse ship park. I scraped against, so can you ding that out? Yeah.
He's got like a quill, but he's got no paper, so he's just writing it on his hand.
Right, and lotion, lots of lotion, and vitamins, and I'm gonna go to my quarters. He looks like he's about to fucking cry. I'm gonna make one.
As you head to your quarters
I'm doing
for the night to rest, Katya comes and sits next to you, Lyre.
Okay, so where do we start?
Right. Okay. This is going to be a lot and it's going to sound really weird, but just ask any questions you have, okay?
Okay.
As if in a different fucking headspace now that he's doing what he knows and what he loves, Lyre starts spreading out pieces of paper and all this kind of stuff. He pulls out a spell book he has. He pulls out a couple of research books and opens them out to pages. You see him flick through an old spell book that he's come across, and he opens to a page that says divination. He flicks through again, finds a spell that's out of his range that's called Soul Jar. There's patterns and markings and sigils about resurrection and necromantic magic and all that kind of stuff, and he's just sort of laying everything out, and he just sort of starts talking, not really looking at her, just sort of looking at everything he knows. I recently lost a good friend of mine, and he'll begin moving pieces of paper around and sort of matching them in areas where lines are matching up. And I made him a promise that I would accomplish some of his goals that he didn't get to achieve in life. He was one of the best people I've met, and I haven't met many. Not until recently. I was rather shocked at it. Can you move that? And he'll sort of like point to a page and ask her to move it in and like guide her hand to where it needs to go.
You notice that as you were talking, she's been sat on her hands, so she doesn't move anything without permission. But as you ask her to do so, she kind of shuffles a hand out and then begins to shuffle it over. And you can see her looking at some of the pages quite intently. Her eyes are kind of flitting between a few of them, and she frowns as if she's concentrating on something.
Okay. Now, I still have a long way to go when it comes to magical potential and wanting to achieve my goals alone. But the man who passed away, his name was Caden. He had a sister named Iris. He was very important to Sinza. He was very important to me. But I believe he is very important to this world. And Lyre's going to push a bunch of pieces of paper together, and it's going to create all in magical sigils and lines and artwork. The Heart of Sith. He's been crafting this through sigils and riffs and scribbles. I want him back every day of my life, but through the brief time I got to know him and the brief research I've done about this watcher role, I feel like it is selfish to want him back permanently. So my thought, gotcha. And Lyre will like turn and look her directly in the eye. What if I can bring him back for a day? Once a year. Maybe once every 5. What if I could create a spell or create magic that allowed me to pluck him from wherever he is, bring him back to this reality, place him in his body, or maybe give himself an astral self where he can feel and touch and love and hug for a day? And I'm
Sounds
talking.
pretty powerful.
It would take a lot. I can't do it yet, and I probably won't be able to for a while. But if I could bring him back for a day where he could say goodbye, where he could say everything he wanted to say, where he could read every letter that has been written to him, where Sinza could hug him again. I think that would be a fair trade.
Never heard of people being able to do that. But then again, I don't know an awful lot about how this works. I know that I recognize some of these as she kind of points at some of the papers, some of the sigils on the paper. I've seen Mordhaus do it.
She points to
Interesting.
one that collates to revivify.
I've seen him be able to do that.
Mordhaus has resurrection-like magic.
Yes. He's brought one or two of us back because some accidents happened with a few of the Lycan. And it was kind of like it wasn't their time. But he doesn't do it kind of, willy-nilly. It's more of like if that person was not supposed to go, then if someone dies when they're out on a contract, then that is when they were supposed to go. But if somebody dies because of a freak accident, that is not... They deserve more time. We also tried it to see if it would cure the curse. If we brought them back, maybe they would come back without the curse. It did not work. It seems to persist even after death.
You are cursed.
Mm-hmm. The same thing as it.
How long?
I remember about 5 years. So I've been accursed probably about that amount of time. It's taking me a long time for me to get my things under control. But that's just because my one is a little bit rowdy.
Your what?
Everyone's liking is different.
Oh.
Sinza's one seems pretty calm, actually.
I think she picks up on that hesitation, watches you like,
You've experienced it too.
I've almost gone toe-to-toe with Sinza a few times.
I can't imagine that's very fun for somebody who's not experienced that before.
To be fair, Sinza and I didn't know each other all too well the first time I encountered it, and fear got the best of me, and I was ready to take care of things if necessary, but I still don't know a lot about Sinza. I don't know how she got this curse. She's never told me. She told me she got bit, and that's about it, but I know she's
Most
scared
of
of
us
water.
don't know how they got the curse. So that's probably it. She probably doesn't know.
I don't really know much about her at all. I know she's scared of water. I don't know why.
So am I.
Are you all scared of water?
Mm-hmm. And you can see, like, as she's sitting quite close to the edge of the boat, she is shaking.
Did you need to move closer in? Would that make you a bit more comfortable?
They say exposure therapy is the best way to do it.
Right. Well, if at any moment you need to move in, just let me know.
The sound is nice.
It's kind of my first time experiencing the ocean.
Then that is the two of us, maybe.
Hmm.
I'm pretty sure I woke up in the ocean.
That's terrifying.
It wasn't really close to land either. It was just lots of open water. I'm pretty sure I fell off the boat. Or something happened. I don't know. Maybe that's something I should look into.
She kind of smiles at you.
Well, I mean, if you ever need a book recommendation, I know a lot.
I like books. It passes the time. There's not an awful lot to do on the island sometimes.
Well, Lyre's gonna reach into his bag and pull out the book on vampires and vampirism and everything that he has. Have you read this one?
Mm-mm.
He'll offer it out.
She takes it, kind of looks over the cover.
I think Maris is a vampire. I don't know very much about how they work. I know that he has to drink blood. Oh, spooky. Everyone else on the island is scarier than he is.
I mean, yeah.
I've never
But-
seen him,
Vamp out.
do his thing, He's never had to, at least not while I've been here. Apparently he has been quite scary with some of the lichens, though.
I feel like he would have to be if things got out of control. He seems like a good man, though, person.
I think so. I think he's lonely.
Yeah.
That's kind of the nature of things, though, isn't it? I know that he can do some crazy things with, like, controlling people's blood, which is really scary. Turns people into puppets. He's done it to a few lichens to stop them from going crazy.
It sounds like bloodbending of sorts.
Kind of, yeah.
I really need to look into this blood magic more.
𝘞𝘦𝘭𝘤𝘮 is pretty spooky. I don't know very much about it, but I know he can do some pretty crazy things.
I mean, Sinza has some capabilities when it comes to 𝘞𝘦𝘭𝘤𝘮. Do you?
I should be practicing it more. I could do really basic stuff.
Well, what? I'm sorry. I'm a very curious man when it comes to magic, and I love learning all sorts of things. What can you do? Obviously, you don't need to demonstrate, but like, what abilities do you have?
I can make my strikes more powerful with my blood.
Okay.
And if I eat something, I can recover any wounds that I may have taken. But it has to be raw.
And I'm
There
assuming
are other 𝘞𝘦𝘭𝘮s that are more powerful than me on the island. Probably
Well, I
taught
mean-
by Maris.
Well, out of curiosity, how do you activate your strikes to become more powerful? Is that through... I see Sinza cuts herself to activate through her blood. Is that the same deal as you?
And she shows you up the palm of her hand, and there is a kind of a deep scar across the palm.
May I?
She offers it out to you.
Lyre will take her hand and sort of like peer into it a bit. I'm not one for 𝘞𝘦𝘭𝘥. I don't understand it greatly, but I do know magic. And I'm sure there are certain spells that possibly, if you carved a rune through these scars, potentially it could amplify your blows even more. Obviously, if it causes harm or breaks a tendon or causes irreversible damage, do not do that.
I don't intend to, don't worry.
But maybe forming outside magic into 𝘞𝘦𝘭𝘥 could amplify your abilities and make you stronger.
I don't know if I'm that powerful in terms of magic. But, you know, practice makes perfect. I've got
Something
a
to
lot
read
of time.
about. He'll let go.
She kind of looks at her hand, turns it over.
At the moment, or at least in the last few years, I haven't gotten to see this very often.
This?
I'm usually not myself. I'm still trying to get it under control.
Well, I mean, it's nice to see you like this.
Thank you.
She kind of smiles. She's got, like, her, as you're kind of looking at her a bit more up close, she has a lot of freckles kind of in the dark of her skin. And kind of the tips of her cheeks are slightly flushed, and you can't tell really or much from the light of the lantern next to you. It's probably not often she gets to talk with somebody like-minded, or someone who can tolerate listening to her for long periods of time. She's quite high energy.
Right. Yeah, no, yeah, you're welcome.
I like your scales.
Thanks. I actually think I should be shedding soon.
Like a snake? I suppose that makes sense, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not the entire... It's just a few flakes fall off here and there.
I vaguely remember living near a city of Yuan-Ti.
𝘞𝘦𝘭𝘥?
She pulls a face as if that rings a bell.
It's not too far from the Temple of the Three, right?
Yeah.
I lived around there.
That makes sense. The three gods you know about.
I never got to go, but we did get people coming from the city to go to the temple. I think.
She kind of pulls her face again.
It would have been a rare sighting. Not many people leave 𝘞𝘭𝘥 once they're in it. It's my first time out and about.
Well, I'm glad you're here.
Me too. Took a while to get here, but it's been an experience.
Because I don't get to go anywhere. You'll like write to me, right? If you're going to leave. I assume you probably will. You're not going to stick around all the time.
There are a few things I need to do, but yeah, I could write.
She smiles.
Sometimes it takes a little while to get letters here because it's kind of out of the way, but we get occasionally some people writing. We get our contracts through letters, so.
Right. Well, I believe Sinza has one of the sigils for the harpies that come through, so I can
A postal coin.
a postal coin. Yes, I can absolutely write things or send things that I find along the way that you might deem interesting.
She pulls a face. She has a postal coin. Why has she not gotten it inspected?
What?
It could tell her an awful lot about herself. They're like little ID chips.
What?
That's what a postal coin is. They are bound to a person.
How do you... Katya, how does one activate that?
I mean, you go to a postal service place and they'll look at it for you.
Right. That's good to know.
If there's anything you don't remember about yourself, you still have a coin.
Oh, there are things I remember that I don't want to, honestly.
It's why people use them to write fake letters and get into places they're not supposed to go. There's a big kind of black market for selling dead people's ones. Especially in the World War. It happens a lot.
I mean, I'm heading there soon, so that doesn't surprise me.
There's a big postal center outside of the World War.
Good to know. Good to know. But anyway, Lyre's gonna start packing up his papers and stuff. I'm sorry I didn't ask you more about the god. I kind of went on a tangent and then was more
when
curious
you get back
about
tomorrow from the Hallow, you can come and ask me then. And I'll make snacks. Or I'll try.
Yeah.
I'm not very good at baking, but I'll try.
That sounds great.
She grins. I do have a house.
Nice.
So you're welcome to come and visit and have a cup of tea. I make better tea than Mordhouse, but don't tell him that.
I'll be sure to keep it quiet. But are you on is it Cain's island?
No, I'm slightly further out, but it's okay.
Okay.
Cain can show you where it is.
Sure. Quick warning. Don't go in the crow's nest.
Why? Oh, is it the owl? The captain told me about the owl who wants to sell me drugs.
Yeah, he'll peck your face off if you startle him.
I'll bite his face off if he tries.
Right, Lycan.
She grins. We should get some sleep. It's getting really late.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna be up here for a little bit longer. You should go get some rest or go explore. Boone is downstairs. He's a lovely dwarven man.
As she kind of gets up, and she'll kind of pat a hand on the top of your head a few times. Good night.
Yep. Good night.
She pimples off. To go downstairs. And you're left on the deck alone.
Lyre jumps off the ship.
Into the ocean. With that, we are going to take a quick break. So we'll be back in 10-15 minutes.
Nice.
Bye. Right. As the morning begins to roll around, after Lyre has spent a good chunk of the night wheedling through his studies, before making his way below deck, finding most of the crew, including Katya, upside down in some of the beds. It smells like fish down here. It's bad. Thanks, Sinza. But what can you do? As you take a nap and rest as the morning rolls back around. And each of you meets up again on Miras's Isle. Mordhouse will direct you and speak to Cain as if Cain knows to where the Hallow is. It's an island about 20 minutes row from here. But you can always take the Dauntless and cut that a little bit shorter.
Can we fit everyone in a rowboat? Not that I want to sit in a
You'd have to
rowboat.
take 2.
I'll just go with Cain.
I jump in the boat with Cain.
Bye.
Yeah, the two heavy people is gonna.
You'll
go
sink the
real
dinghies.
well.
I'm sorry.
Duncan's telling you.
Sinza, you don't really look that comfortable.
It's fine. It's fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah, no, it's fine. I'm fine. It's fine. Sinza like very slowly kind of gets in the boat with Duncan, kind of puts both of her hands on his shoulders to steady herself and sits down.
Give me a deck save for the vantage, please.
Fuck you, man.
Just make her transform. Just make her transform with Duncan bullshit. It's gonna be so funny.
At advantage. Roll again.
At advantage.
Because you're holding on to Duncan.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
Ah, there you go.
20.
As because Duncan's a very sturdy individual, you're able to get onto the boat without much trouble. And you sit down, your knees are touching. It's not a big boat.
She's kind of got her like knees pulled to her chest. And she's got both hands like this, and she's just staring at Duncan, just shaking her head a little bit.
She just like deadpan staring at Duncan.
You have that potion of water breathing, Sinza. Don't forget.
I don't plan on going in the water, but thank you. I appreciate it greatly. Lyre, you're a really good friend. If I don't come out of this, please remember me. Tell my story.
No one ever plans to go in the water.
I don't ever. That's it.
That's a shame.
You're afraid to get wet.
Afraid to get wet.
Cain and Lyre, your rowing over is peaceful. And it's a generally like it's almost as if the rapids part to allow you to take passage around this area. Mordhouse is controlling the barrier around the islands that keeps you safe. However, Sinza and
Don't
how's
really, I got
that
this.
going?
What will you do with Duncan Asmoth? What will you do with the drunken Asmoth? What will you do with the drunken Asmoth? We're about to drown. What will you do? And like every time it says like we're about to drown, I'm gonna shake the ship just a little bit.
Sinza is howling.
But your travel over is messy at best, but at least it's only a relatively short stint. However, the entire time Duncan is singing at full fucking volume, so it's really hard to get a word in.
Yeah, and then you hear howling, and you just hear like, "That's your spirit." Since I keep it going. What will you do with it? Shaking the ship, even like halfway in between, so I can't predict if I'm going to do it or not.
Cruel. You are cruel. As you finally get to this island, the first thing you notice is a giant brick wall that's pretty close to the shore, and a kind of an archway leading into what looks like a cemetery. And if anyone would like to roll me a survival check, you are welcome to.
Like you feel Sinza's like head press into your back, and you just hear it like she's just like she's humming the tune that Duncan was singing, like she's been Pavloved. She just can't get it out of her head.
Sinza, I'm trying to focus. Get off. Sinza. That's an 18 for me.
An 18 from Lyre. Is anyone else
What are we
doing
rolling?
a survival check?
Survival. Yeah, I will. Actually, no. Sinza's Pavloved. She can't see or hear at the moment.
14.
14. Duncan?
What are we rolling for again?
If you'd like to roll me a survival check.
Yeah, sure. That's going to be an 11.
Okay. As the three of you are kind of looking ahead, you notice that like this island is kind of foggier and slightly like more separated from the rest of them on Bria Scye. The nature of the erosion around the edges of this island implied that they were once connected in some way to the other islands. But it's hard to tell. It's generally kind of it should be connected. Like you're looking at it like it should have been Bria Scye when it was once a bustling city. This is likely where their graveyard used to be. Or at least some of it, because some of it has collapsed into the water. But you can't see an awful lot from where you're currently standing behind the wall. The wall has been rebuilt. It looks relatively new. Relatively.
Can I feel? Actually, can I look over to Sinza? How's her reaction? Because they mentioned a pressure that like affected the lichens. Is Sinza reacting in any way at all, or can we feel that pressure at all?
Sinza, roll me a Constitution save.
Sorry, Lav.
Oh, it's okay. It needed to be asked.
Oh, thank God.
That you feel like something is trying to push against you, as if you're being pushed out. It doesn't want you here, but you're able to push past it with relative ease.
Hi.
You good?
Yeah. I mean, I'm feeling kind of like a pressure. You know when you're getting like stared at? It's like, you know, like an uncomfortability.
Mm.
I'm okay for the time being though. Besides the boat ride, but you know.
Let me try something. Lyre's gonna pull his trident out and step forward a bit, and he's just gonna whisper something under his breath and just tap the trident on the ground, and you're gonna see this purple and gold ring shoot out from around him, kind of like a droplet of water, just sort of shoot out and like circle him. I'm gonna cast Detect Magic, Toby.
Detect Magic. Okay. Can't see the map. Detect Magic. You are immediately slapped with the sensation of necromancy. Come on, there you go. Necromancy is very, very heavily present here.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, nothing else really strikes you, but it's pretty overwhelming.
Okay, yeah, I just learned the School of Magic Necromancy. Okay, cool. Okay. Lyre will turn back. Very strong sense of necromancy. Something is definitely going on.
Okay. Hopefully that'll make it visible.
Thank
Can you see now?
Yay! I can. Thank you, love.
Oh. Ding. There we go. There's my...
There you go. So yeah, especially past the wall, you're getting a big kind of throb of necromancy. That's definitely something that's
big old throb. Got it.
Yeah.
Anything else on the Detect Magic?
Oh, yeah. You get a very, very strong sense of necromancy from Cain. You also get a very, very strong sense of illusion from Cain.
Okay. You're gonna see Lyre looking forward, and then just
awful.
You good?
I'm fine.
You good?
I'm fine.
You're good.
I'm not gonna answer again.
Okay.
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 You two gonna like hold hands or something? Like, what's with this tension?
Something to mention later, but just a very strong aura of necromancy and illusion from our friend here. That's all.
From Cain?
Uh-huh.
Well,
Since the necromancy makes sense, the illusion is a new thing.
Sinza's learned to not tell other people's secrets, so she doesn't say anything. She looks the other way.
if you want
She's
to
like,
know,
yes.
I'm not alive like the same as the rest of you.
So you're undead?
Technically, but it's not something I go around telling everyone.
You're good?
I'm good.
Okay.
I think he's good, Lyre.
Yeah, he's good.
I'll stay in front just in case, because if there is undead, I doubt they're gonna detect me like they would you.
Because you're undead.
Possibly, depends on what we're dealing with here.
Right. Sorry, this is just fascinating.
Lyre, roll me
Yeah.
initiative.
Oh.
What is the feeling I'm getting off Lyre? Because his
He's
tone
fucking-
is like,
He's curious, dude. The autism's
okay,
out.
just curious.
Like-
And I'm like, I need to know what Kane's feeling off him if he's going to be insulted or not.
No. He's like fascinated. Genuinely curious. Dead.
10.
From a what?
On a nat 1.
Oh, it's a nat one. I couldn't see the.
It was a
dice
nat
roll off
one.
the screen.
Mhm.
I think I'm just
Never
distracted,
heard
honestly.
of some, like, an undead that is non-hostile. Or at
Yeah,
least not
he's
like a
us.
spirit. This is a new thing.
Which amplifies the curiosity and the
Kane's
fascination.
going to feel as well. He just feels it on his back.
Lyre's just like awkwardly staring at you, like, "What the fuck are you?"
Same Sinza. Same expression.
It explains the kind of almost like dead fish white eye that he has. There is like a couple of tells, but they're very, very subtle. Now that you have an understanding of what that is, you're like, oh. Ugh.
Ah, yeah. Okay. So the illusion.
Maybe we can speak about that a bit later, just in
Mhm.
case anything jumps out here.
What if I die?
Or if you die, you die.
Cain. Come on.
Have a little faith that you're going to be okay.
That's the wrong thing to say to me. But sure. Why not?
Optimism, Lyre! Optimism! Hey! You know.
And Kane's
Takes
gonna
out something
go
out of
ahead.
Duncan's book.
He's going to check past the wall just to see if anything's there.
I mean, the first thing you notice is that this place has been trashed. It
Does it
wasn't
look
in
like-
this bad condition when you were last here.
Was this all broken before?
No.
That would have taken a lot of force. Could I
Yeah.
get an idea of if it was a lot of people or something maybe very strong that's come through here? I go and inspect it.
Lyra is right up on Cain, by the way. On Cain, sorry. He's just like,
Roll me.
Sinza waits for
Let's
Duncan.
say. Should we roll for that? Let's do a nature
Hi,
check.
Duncan.
Let's figure out what that was.
Ooh, nature check. Where's my plus on nature? Probably not good. Okay, it's not. 11.
You can't really figure it out. Something with great force. You can't tell if it was multiple things or just one thing. There's
Lyre.
no,
So is this like a constant
smarts
spell
or
you have
anything.
on?
Wait,
Is this like a
What?
constant
Sorry.
spell, or
what did Lyre say?
is this
What
like
did-
a constant spell you have on? And like, how are you doing this?
What? Sure, we'll say it's a constant spell if that makes you happy.
Like the illusion or
Um,
the necromancy?
I think the necromancy is just because I'm undead.
Right.
I wonder, what do you think of this?
Of
He's
the
gonna
illusion?
gesture
I'm
to-
genuinely curious. Oh,
Focus, please.
sorry. What?
He's just gonna he's gonna gesture to this trash. What is this?
It was a fountain.
It's just a big fountain.
Oh, we're over there.
I'm not really able to get a gauge on what kind of thing did this. Either it's a lot of people or something very big. But I mean, they destroyed the whole thing.
Toby, I've got 10 minutes on detect magic. Does that give me anything? Is there an even stronger sense of necromancy on this fountain, or is there? Can I look for any markings, whether it's scratch marks, whether it's like sigils or anything I'm looking for?
Roll me a perception check for that. But in terms of the detect magic, you have just been effectively surrounded by the necromantic sensation now that you've stepped in.
One. Sorry.
You
I
can't
can't-
see any specifics. You just see
I'm
kind of
just-
broken rock.
And Cain. And his illusion.
Duncan, what are you doing?
I'm
Is he scared of ghosts?
Ooh.
no. I think he's more. Let me see. Because he's seen everything here. I rolled pretty poorly on my well, not poorly, but survival. I'm going to keep an eye out for anything that seems odd. I want to try and use my perception's always on. Keep my finger on my harpoon gun, and just making sure
Roll
that
me a
nothing.
perception check, please. Actually, no. What's your passive?
18.
18. Okay. As you step in, the first thing you notice behind you on the wall next to the archway is a plaque. It's very, very very rusted. Kind of, it's been there a long fucking time. It looks like it was put back up when the wall was reconstructed. And it has a date on it as to when the cemetery was constructed. And you're able to determine that's from the first era. This is a very, very old gravesite.
Right.
Or at least
Right.
left of it.
I'm gonna point that out to the party, because I'll notice that you are like looking over the thingamabooey over here, and I'll be like, "Hey, plaque here, it's giving off first era sort of vibes. Must be old."
There are two names on the plaque. People who apparently donated to have this site built.
Right.
So, they are called Lord and Lady Saemyth.
What did I do?
Put it in side chat for you.
So first era, like the teleportation circle we found?
Yarr.
Yar. Okay. This one also has the names of its creators. Interesting. Can I make a perception check, Tobes? I'm looking for anything spoopy.
Yeah, go for it.
Lord.
So from where you stood, there is a bit of a hill here in front of you, so it kind of dips upward. You can't really see much over the hill. You'd have to climb.
Duncan,
Yes.
do you want to buddy system with me to come up this hill, so we're not kind of wandering off on our own while these two look at the fountain?
Right, yeah, no. I'll be there with you. You alright? You getting bad vibes? What are we feeling?
I'm not really feeling a lot. Just this kind of like, it's like this pressure from the thing that Miris was talking about, but...
Right, allergies.
Yeah, like allergies.
Ah,
I guess.
hell of a thing. Right. Okay.
Yeah. Up the hill?
Yeah, right. Up the hill. I'm gonna keep on looking back at Lyre and be like, gonna keep a close eye on that one. Keep him safe.
Keep it secret, keep it safe.
As you guys make it up the hill, the first thing you're met with is a plethora of graves. And it's hard to miss. The one closest to you at the front has bones on top of it, as if they have been unearthed.
I want to quickly put my hand out to stop Sinza, and I go, careful. This is a grave sight to see.
Really?
Aye. Also, look at the bones. They've been unearthed. Yeah.
Is it like seaman wisdom? Like years in the sea experience?
Since I'd love to talk more about my seaman stuff, but not in front of the graves. Gods.
Yeah. We're gonna have some dignity in front of the
you get the vibe that he was quite serious. He probably didn't mean to make a pun. It was just like, it's a grave site.
Since it's kind of creasing at the edges a little bit, she's trying not to giggle.
Right. Damn, what do my eyes see? What do my special seaman eyes see?
I mean, you can roll me an investigation check on those bones.
Yeah, I want to. I'm not going to make any more of those jokes. I'm a professional. Don't worry about it. Give me a second. Investigation. I'm just going to roll with this and hope for the best. Aha! Investigation. Aha!
I mean, it doesn't look like the grave itself has been disturbed, but the bones are on top of it.
Since I think I found something.
What is it?
Right. Mm-hmm. Yep. They're dead. Also, they don't appear to have moved at all. They just are sort of on top.
It seems like the bones have almost been forced through the earth and upwards rather than being dug up. The name on the grave reads Arthur. It seems relatively new comparatively to some of these graves. So you're assuming it's probably a lichen.
Did Miris tell us, were these all people from Bria Scye who had been like buried here, basically?
Not all of them.
Okay. Can I kind of investigate, I guess, more into like, if I'm not sure if like Duncan is pointing out that these bones have kind of like been pushed up through the dirt.
Yeah,
like
roll an investigation check.
Yeah.
And you can double on Duncan's information. See what you get.
And for advantage?
No, because Duncan didn't get an awful lot.
That's okay. Yeah.
That's 17. Yeah, the grave itself has not been disturbed. You were assuming that they were probably in a coffin as well, rather than just buried. But the bones are on top. They just sat in the dirt, separated. They've been dead for quite some time.
Do you know much about like necromantic stuff at all, Duncan? Are you like the proficient in necromancy?
Yeah, probably not, huh? Am I?
It's not your field, no.
Well, you see, Sinza, when the bone and another mode meet each other in person, they do the thing. And no, I'm not. Necromancy was never my thing. I'm a ocean guy, not a dead guy. Well, I might be a dead guy if I eat more of this, the food stuff. But yeah,
Please don't eat that meat that you took. Please don't eat any more of that.
I won't eat it
Okay.
right now, at least.
No, just.
Hey, maybe you can be the one that pushes the ship.
Pushes the ship.
That's besides the point. We got to focus and come on.
Okay. It looks like the bones were forced up from below the earth. Like, and if these people are being buried in coffins, then, like if something's like,
Right. Well, since I think it looks like the bones are pushed into the earth. Looks like.
Okay. Cain. Cain. You're muted.
You're muted.
Cain.
What is it? What's going on?
You see these bones here?
Mhm.
It looks like they were like forced up from the dirt, not like overturned. Like it crawled out of the dirt, or something crawled out of the dirt, or
But the bones are still here.
yeah. Do you know much about how the necromancy thing works? Don't touch.
Can I roll a history for the necromancy stuff and what
Yeah,
this
roll
is?
me either an Arcana or a History. It's your call.
Arcana or history? I'm gonna do history because I'm good at history.
If Cain crouches down,
18.
Lyre also crouches down.
It's the Spider-Man meme. It's the Spider-Man meme. That's what's happening. No, the one where they're crouching.
Yeah, but Lyre's just looking
What was that,
directly
Cain?
at Cain.
Yeah, liar.
Got an 18 on history.
18 on History. You've never seen something like this happen here before. You've tended this graveyard a few times, but you haven't been back in a while since you were effectively on the hunt. After Sam had sent you out to go and find these 4 individuals, and to find Sinza after Miris decided that she needed some help getting to Bria Scye. And in that time, bones weren't being pushed out of their graves. As someone who is quite familiar with death, it's almost like they've been rejected. Like something didn't want them buried here.
So it doesn't look like the bodies themselves crawled out or anything.
No.
So they've been-
Something's
I mean,
burrowing.
it seems a little odd to me that it's been forced out, but the bodies are still here. Like it's been rejected by the earth or something.
All of you roll me a perception check.
So, Tobes, how am I feeling being further in? Is it still the same, or is it worse?
The pressure's gone up.
23.
It's worse.
Yay.
23, 17.
That's my
and
third
mine
that
are
one in a
2.
row.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, honey.
Welcome
I
to
don't know
my
what it is
life.
with Foundry. It keeps doing these we're going to do a bunch of nat ones in a row for someone.
Can I use
Dude,
my
you can roll
inspirations,
them.
please?
You
All up
can.
in your shit, Cain. Right.
Yeah, Lyre, you are far more focused on
I'm
Cain
just
than anything
distracted.
else.
He's interesting.
He is interesting. Bruh. Okay, so a 9, 17. What was yours, Cain?
23.
23. So Duncan and Cain, as you're kind of talking aloud and kind of theorizing, and you look over the graveyard, both of you are noticing more and more graves with these bones pushed out. It's very specific ones as well. The older looking graves seem undisturbed.
So the newer graves are the ones
The newer ones are the ones that are getting rejected.
Is there any difference between if they're a lichen or if they weren't a lichen and they've been buried here?
Are you going to go around and look?
I will check a few or check some that so I'll go up, check the first couple rows.
So you see
Probably up
the
to,
one that you were looking at. You see this one.
Mhm.
You see this one. And you see this one. All of them have had their bones almost pushed out of the earth.
Wait, Mr. Lawyer, is your detect magic still going?
Yeah.
Can you sense any difference between the graves where the bones have
Illusion?
been pushed up or have not been pushed up out of the ground? Stay focused.
Right. Toby? Or is it all just
There is
necromancy?
a much more prominent sense of necromancy from the graves that have had their bones pushed out of the earth.
The graves that have been dug up, I guess, they have a much more prominent necromantic feel, but there's nothing changing about them. There's no difference in magic schooling or magic itself. It's all necromantic. Except the illusion that's on you. I'm gonna keep asking.
We'll need you to focus.
Oh, I'm focused.
On the wrong thing you're focused on right now.
Well, look, I mean, if I were to guess, we see nothing above ground. So whatever we're looking for, either it's
Below.
invisible or it's below. And the earth hasn't begun shaking yet.
The necromantic sensation moves.
Oh, it's moving.
Is it below? Is that where the
Toby?
direction's from?
It's above. It's somewhere
Nope,
in the vicinity around you.
It's here. Hold on. Give me a moment. I need to drop
Sinza
this.
off by herself over there. Just plot that.
I'm looking at
Lyre-
graves.
I'm looking at graves. Lyre is going to drop detect magic, and he's gonna pull out a piece of talc and just wipe it across his eyes. And I'm gonna cast see invisibility,
Okay.
and just gonna start darting around past the illusion boy, and then just eyes out.
As you cast the invisibility on yourself, you immediately are met with figures standing on graves, walking around. You can see they are humanoid-ish, almost like partially turned into their lichen forms. Those who were
After death,
previously lichens, very much not now, but are caught somewhere between their lichen form and not. And as they notice that you're looking at them, they look at you. One of which, this one over here, its jaw is kind of hanging off. It almost like the jaw then splits as its head kind of turns in your direction.
Yum.
So,
Oh no.
there's multiple things here. I don't think they're hostile just yet.
What are you seeing?
Well, he'll describe exactly what Toby just relayed.
These are people you knew, Cain.
Duncan.
Well,
Duncan.
Not fuck this shit.
well, it seems you're seeing the
Duncan.
spirits, but is there anything else than the spirits from the graves? Anything non-lichen?
You see nothing that's not one of those 4 creatures that are now all staring at you, Lyre.
They're all they're all kind of looking at me.
You can see them. Are you capable of speaking to them at all?
Not in the slightest.
Okay.
They just know I'm here and I know they're there.
Do you know palms at all?
I'm
That's big.
learning.
Nice
You're
big
learning.
palms.
Okay. Could I show in palms the sign for like if danger's around, so that he could maybe try and sign to these spirits?
You could try. You can't see them.
But Lyre can. So if Lyre signs to one, maybe they can give a yes or no indication, like something to know if we're in danger here.
So you teach some basic sign to Lyre to communicate. What are you asking?
Basically, just are we in danger here? Is there danger around here? Basically, is the gist of it.
As you sign, you
It's
hear
very broken.
all of you. All of you hear it.
Let me fresh.
What the fuck was that?
I need all of you to roll on the initiative, please.
No, I refuse. I forbade it. Forbidden, even.
Oh boy.
Cain, what did you piss off?
What did I piss off?
Yeah, you're the one with the secret illusion. What did you piss off?
I'm not saying anything. Okay.
They all rolled ass on their initiative, so you did.
I actually rolled a decent fucking initiative for once in my life.
Oh man, this is gonna suck. Oh. I have an idea.
Mr. Krabs!
Perhaps I have an idea.
Whoa!
Top of the turn order is number 3, which is directly in front of Sinza. Yippee.
Bitch,
As Sinza,
where?
you are.
Oh no, do we not see them?
You see the
Oh
kind
no.
of the figures.
Oh, they're invisible. Oh fuck.
As Sinza, you are met with this sensation of cold, and a lichen's face appears in front of you, but it's not quite a lichen, as its face is kind of half split between this skeletal kind of mishmash of bones and teeth, whereas the other half of his face is rotted humanoid. And it is going to try and swing a life drain at you. That is a miss. As you manage to kind of get out of the way, you feel the cold before it hits you. And it will swing again. And misses again. And again, you kind of manage to get out of the way before this thing hits you. It's an unpleasant sensation, but it is there. Duncan.
I
You should
want
be able
to
to see
go
that.
fucking home, but no. I have to do the thing. That's great. That's fine. No, that's good. Don't mind me. Okay. Duncan, they're just spirits, and spirits need to be put to rest. And that is what I'll do. Right.
Get his ass.
Find where they all are. There's one there.
My spells look weird. Oh, here it is. I don't want to take the
You'll wanna
risk.
Filter it by your prepared spells if you don't.
I don't want to risk it. I'm gonna cast Moonbeam on this bitch.
Hey,
Roll me
Moonbeam.
a con save, friend.
Down the fucking hill. Like,
That's a
That's
fail.
a fail. Roll your damage for me.
That's going to
as
be not.
9 points of radiant damage as this thing kind of recoils. You hear this horrifying screech out of it as it's suddenly brought into like full view of all of you. As they're kind of almost like semi-translucent spectral figures, this suddenly kind of brings it into reality, and it is it's horrific. Are you doing anything else with your turn?
Crying is a free action, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. All right, I'm good. Do I skip or no? I'm good.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
I have an idea. I don't know if it's gonna work, but I was thinking because they're at their graves where their bodies have been pushed out, right? So, and they're pretty attached with the bodies. If I cast Dance Macabre on all the bodies to bring them up, can I force the spirits into the bodies to like pacify them?
Is it a save?
No, it's just automatic. Any of them within like in 60 feet. Sorry, I don't want to fuck it up.
No. Let me
It's
just have a quick read.
I want to get an idea for like what we can do to help them. It's concentration for an hour.
Okay, it's concentration. Then yes, I'll allow it.
I don't like the way you said that. It's concentration.
What does it look like as you force these bodies effectively to life, and then force their spirits into them?
His arm goes almost translucent in this like black energy that you can see the bones underneath, and it's like the segments, like the joints in between the bones, go all black, and it kind of tendrils out like veins and arteries, just kind of spreading through the air and growing and spreads to all the bodies, or like this, yeah. And see if the spirits get dragged in.
You watch as the bones begin to like get up and push themselves out of the dirt as like bones begin to form back into place, and the spirits are drawn backwards into their once corporeal forms, but they are still on the attack. It seems that they are now corporeal and will be easier to hit, but they're not non-hostile.
Oh. So they don't.
So you've effectively dropped their
commands.
AC.
But it doesn't listen to commands, essentially.
They are not going to listen to commands because they're being puppeted by something stronger than you.
But I get the idea that something else is puppeteering them now. Okay.
Yes. You feel that connection to them, so you can keep them in a lower AC form so long as your concentration is up.
I will try and hold them in that lower concentration. I don't think there's much else I can do, because that's my...
You have cantrips that you can use as bonus action.
I will guidance Lyre as a bonus action.
Extra D4 to your next action. It's Lyre's turn.
You're muted, hun.
all right. So first of all, and most importantly, Lyre is going to say his script and tap his trident and activate his blade song, because that is a very important aspect that I need in my life. Is there a way I can activate it?
Done it.
In Foundry?
Yes.
Oh, I did. Okay,
So
cool.
I've activated it for you. It comes up in the side chat.
Awesome. Thank you. So he'll activate his blade song, and then for his action, seeing as that is a bonus action, Lyre is going to... Where is it? Where's my beautiful spell? It's going to reach into his pouch and pull out a feather and place it onto the trident, and it's going to meld into the trident. And Lyre's going to lift the trident and cast Fly.
Fly, yum, yum, yum.
So I'll shoot up. I'm going to say I'm going to be 30 feet directly up from where I am. And as he's going up, he's going to be like, "Is that where the illusion's hiding?" And he's just going to rocket into the sky, referring to Cain's corporeal arm that just fucking appeared out of nowhere.
Lamel. Cain, if you want to respond, it's a free action.
He'll respond as a sigh.
Yeah. And what does that sound like?
There you go.
So you're 30 feet up in the air.
Yeah.
Are you doing anything else this turn?
I cannot. Blade Song is a bonus action and Fly is an action. So I'm just up in the air, scoping the area.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20. Hello, Cain. As this one is going to shamble towards you, it's kind of... It's almost like crooked limbs are being puppeteered by something, as if the body isn't quite responding the way it wants to. As you've trapped these wayward spirits, these wraiths inside their skeletal form. So they don't quite have the same strength they used to either. But they are still going to attack you for a life drain.
Ooh, life drain.
And a miss, and he's going to try again. And that one's a hit. I need you to make me a con save, please.
Oh boy. Con save.
Okay. You still take the damage as normal, but it does not take this total off of your maximum hit points. You take 20 points of damage as you feel the cold kind of seeping through you. Lyre, as you're keeping a close eye on Cain, you realize none of his injuries are visible. That is all that Lycan can do.
That's
Sinza.
interesting.
Well, he's also in full armor, so there's can't see much.
There's no worry about it.
Sinza.
Hello, it's me. As this thing kind of appears in front of, since there's like this little squeak of fear as she kind of like reaches back for her axe, it just like out of, what's the word I'm looking for here? Muscle memory, and she's just gonna like grab it and just like bonk it like that with her axe. I would also like to free action rage before I do this. And for my rage, I'm going to take one of my hybrid transformation things. You see Sinza's tail, these kind of thorns start to jut out, almost like bone-like on the edge of her tail. That just gives me a reaction if this thing tries to hit me again. But I'm going to hit this guy. Try to hit my little rage. Oh, you've already told me. You're an angel. Thank you, love. Won't let me target it. Hello?
See, invisibility drops,
Ready
by
to
the way,
go?
Toby.
Yeah. You won't need it now that they're corporeal.
It's saying your controlled actor Sinza does not have an item named Great Axe +2.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Are you using migraine?
No, she's using hers.
Your great axe that's currently in your inventory is your +2.
Yes, it's not working.
It is. It's coming up in side chat.
Oh, thank you, love. Sorry. It's my thing over here might be weird. Okay. And I'm going to hit him. No, I'm not.
As it swings, like it almost like separates as the blade kind of passes through it and then kind of clicks back together.
Horrified at that since it's going to swing again. Whoops, daisy.
Will the curse continue?
Yes, it will. Why is it? What is happening? It's actually
Put it
saying
in the
the same
side chat
thing.
for you.
Thank you. The curse is back, guys.
I lowered that
miss.
AC for you and you still missed.
I'm still missed.
Again, it's sort of almost like pulls itself apart to avoid taking the hit.
Oh god. Fuck. That's right. For my bonus action, Sinza, as she kind of sees this thing dodge both of her blows, as she kind of corrects her form, she spins her axe and it clips the side of her kind of upper wrist. And I'm going to activate my Crimson Right, and I'm going to use flame. I'm going to use fire damage, please.
So you've got fire damage on your weapon. Please take d6 of damage.
Yes. It is a 3.
You take 3 points. I've done that for you. Okay, next up is Lycanthrope 4, which is this one. While it's still in the moonbeam, it will take damage if it ends its turn there, I believe. But if it's gonna close the distance. It's had enough of you. Hi, Duncan. Let's go in for a life drain. And that's a hit. Can you make me a con save, please?
This is bullshit.
It's because you're old.
It's a fail. So, Duncan, you take 17 points of necrotic damage and 17 off the top of your maximum hit points.
Oh.
Okay.
So, please keep a tab on that. So you're down to 64.
I'm gonna desecrate its
now.
grave.
Yeah, dude.
You also need to make me a con save for your moonbeam.
I'm gonna shit on its tombstone.
Oh shit! Should I have rolled the thingamaboy? It's broken anyway.
Unfortunately, your moonbeam drops as it kind of takes you by surprise. It's going to hit you again with another life drain. And that is a miss, as you manage to kind of swing out of the way of the second hit. However, it did get a swing on you. It is this guy's turn. As this one is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20. Hello, Sinza. Hi. Airline Puppet. 16 hits, so it is going to swing to attack you. Can you make me a con save, please? Oh,
I would like to use my reaction, please, my tail for this, so I can try and dodge it.
yeah. What does that do?
Tail. So tail, roll a d8 and apply your bonus to your AC. So roll a d8.
So roll a d8.
I guess plus on top. So 17.
17, so that one does not hit. The second one is going to hit. It's going to try and hit you. Second one is.
Yay!
Roll me a con save, please.
I can do that. Oh no.
It's a fail. As you take 20 points, it also takes 20 points off the top of your total. So you have a total of 86 now. You can only be healed up to that.
Okay.
So if somebody tries to heal you, remember to keep tabs on that.
Yeah.
Right. It is the third one's turn. Wherever the third one is. Where the fuck's the third one? It's this one. It's going after Sinza again. Sorry, babe. You are right in the line of fire.
Hit me.
Hit me.
Okay.
That's a hit. Roll me another con save.
Yeah.
You take another 23 points of necrotic damage.
And that is taken off the top of your total hit points.
This is
So
bad,
you
dude.
63.
Ow!
And it's going to swing again.
Oh!
Ooh.
It's another one. Roll me another con save.
If I roll another 2, I'm gonna flip this table.
Sinza.
Okay.
Make it so that one you only take the damage.
Yes.
Please keep tabs on how much health you have because I can't do it. So you're going to have to write it down somewhere.
So I was at 86. What is it at now?
You have a maximum of 63.
Okay.
Thank
you, love.
Okay, and that is that one's turn. It's Duncan's turn. Duncan, what you doing? There's this horrifying fucking undead shit right in front of you.
Okay. Let me remind myself of how I do things. What features do I have?
You should prepare your spells before combat next time, I think.
Oh, it's not a spell. I'm looking at my features. I forgot because it's right in front of me. So does that mean I shoot at disadvantage because it's in front of me? Yeah, right?
Yeah, it'll be less than 15 feet. It will be a disadvantage.
Okay. Well, fuck me then. I am going to try and get distance. So I'm gonna go like.
Unless you have the sharpshooter feat, I think that nullifies.
Yeah, I don't have that feat.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately. So I'm gonna use my movement to go right here. It can get an opportunity attack on me.
Okay.
Yep. Should I stay there?
Try and swipe at you.
Yep.
It misses horribly.
Okay.
So you manage to get some distance from it.
Okay. I'm gonna bonus action Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
Yes.
It is marked. There you go.
And I already lost that. So now it has the mark on it. And I'm gonna go ahead and take my pew pew, which is my harpoon. I'm going to try and shoot it. Normal. That's going to be 24.
That's a hit. Yeah.
Okay.
So you get your Colossus Slayer with this as well.
So then it'll take Colossus Slayer's
damage, then a D6, and then a D8.
Okay, let me do this first. Okay. This will be 6
points, yum.
plus a D6 because. So I'm still getting used to this D6, okay? Because my thingamabooey. Okay, and then roll my D8.
D8 as well.
So it's gonna be 6.
You are breaking bones without much issue. That harpoon is fucking shattering ribs as it just fucking shoots through it.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot it again.
Yeah.
Yep. Normal. Well, it was bound to hit
Just
something.
hits, yeah.
Ah, yes. Very good. Oh, not so good. That's 4.
That's 4 on that one. But it seems to it takes the hit. It doesn't seem happy with you. It seems pretty pissed actually. But is that your turn?
That is my turn. Is my bonus action. Yep, yeah, that's me.
All right, Cain.
I think Cain's gonna use his blades, put it in the ground, and he's gonna try and use Turn Undead.
Okay. Cleric time. Here we go.
I've never used it before. Yippee.
This is what I've wanted to see.
Each undead you can see or hear within 30 feet must make a whiz save. Okay. All right, whiz save from this guy.
And I also have the Destroy Undead feature. So starting at 5th level, when an undead fails its saving throw against Turn Undead feature, the creature is instantly destroyed if its challenge rating is below a certain threshold, but it doesn't tell me the threshold.
Okay, I will double check that for you.
as shown in the table below. No, it will not destroy them. It's 1 or lower, and these are challenge rating 5. So unfortunately, it doesn't destroy them. This one, however, is turned, so I'm going to put a mark on that.
So
this one needs to make a save. I believe they can't get any closer to you.
Yeah, they essentially have to move away.
Turned as well.
Does it say that it can must spend its turns trying to move as far away from me as it can, and can't willingly move to a space within 30 feet.
It's out of range. Okay, so these two, the one closest to you managed to make the save. Those two have failed,
Those
so
two
they will try and move away from you. Okay, you doing anything else?
I didn't see anyone from here. I will. No, I'll try and Sacred Flame this one.
Sacred Flame, Yar. That is a dex save. Which one was it? Sorry, the one closest to
The
you.
one in front, yeah.
It's a 15. It fails.
Okay.
Do thy damage. That's 3 radiant. It's something.
It's just like this pulse that comes from the blade, like the runes light up for a second and just pulses out.
Okay. Lyre,
Hello.
you are 30 feet in the air, buddy.
I am. It's great up here. It's divine. Lyre is going to pluck one of his hairs and look towards Sinza and just throw it, and he's going to cast Catapult on his piece of hair and aim for that fella right there.
You're
So rather than it just like barreling towards it, it starts spinning super quick, like it's like a blade in a sense. So if you would make a dexterity saving throw for me, please.
here. So dex save. It makes it, but I believe it takes half damage.
On failed save, the object strikes the target and starts moving when the object strikes. It doesn't mention it does half damage, so I don't believe it does.
I don't think it does then. No, it just misses. Damn.
That's okay. Lyre would be like, back, and just point the trident.
Maybe
towards
wasn't strong enough. Who knows?
and point the trident towards it and just cast Firebolt as a bonus action.
Okay, go for it. That's a hit.
Damage. Normal. 13 points.
Okay. 13. As it doesn't seem to take as much damage as you were hoping.
They're fucking
as
fire
the fire
resistant.
kind of burns against the bone, chars it. Its head snaps in your direction.
Well, Lyre's gonna fly back a little bit.
Here.
He's gonna this way.
Woohoo, that way. So one is going to keep swinging at Cain. That is a hit. Make me a con save.
Fucking fire resistant. God damn it.
Cain, do you need me to?
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear that. If you said Cain, like headphones bugging.
Make me a con save, bud.
Yep. One save.
That is a pass. You don't take that damage off your max, but you still take 17 points. Attack. Yep, swing again. Make me another con save, please.
Oh boy.
And you're fine. You manage to get past it, but you take another 24 points as you feel these cold hands almost like press through your armor, and they're tugging on something inside you as if they're trying to pull it out.
Oh, the same. Good.
Sinza.
Sorry, I thought you were going to hit me. It's my turn. Hello. I'm going to swing my axe at this one in front of me. I forgot about my slashing damage, which I also have on this axe, which was done by our lovely little friend in the thing. I think it's a D6 if I miss. I think with the new rules.
You got graze, right? So
Graze,
yeah,
yes.
I believe yes, you do get a D6 if you miss.
Sweet. Okay, cool. I'm gonna hit this guy in front of me. Hit his little silly ass.
Recklessly?
Yeah. I'm gonna hit him with reckless.
That's
That
a
one.
hit.
18.
It's not targeted.
It won't let me target. I can't click
It was
anything from the
targeted.
map.
It is targeted.
It is?
Yeah.
I thought you said it wasn't. I'm sorry.
No, it is.
Okay.
Yum.
Yours.
So that hasn't come up with your damage in the side chat. That's not great. You rolled an 8 though. So great axe will be
It's an 8 plus.
so
2.
8 plus 2 plus 2, so plus 4. So
Yeah.
that's 12 damage to this fuck.
Damage. Oh, and then I also have my right, so that's a plus 6 on that as well. So that's an extra 2 points of damage. And then Sinza kind of whirlwinding her axe, hitting this first one, she's going to spin it up and then back down, aiming for its shoulder, and she's going to hit the one next to him. Oh, 22. So let's roll some
22
damage.
hits, yeah. Yum. It's 15 points plus an extra
plus
3, so 18 total.
Yes.
So this one takes the hit.
Mm-hmm.
Both of which are trying to move away from Cain. You doing anything else this turn?
I think my blood curses are bonus actions, I believe. So for no, I think it's just my Crimson Right that's a bonus action. I'm really sorry. I should fucking know this. I'm an idiot.
Bonus action is Crimson Right.
Blood curses. Oh no, it is beautiful. So for my bonus action, I'm going to use Blood Curse of Binding. I'm going to how far is this one over here? I think it's 60 feet. 45, cool. As I see Duncan kind of making, like trying to get away from the one that's in front of him, Sinza's hand kind of smears across the blood that's on her wrist, and she kind of throws it out behind her towards the one that's affecting Duncan. Could you please make me a... That's not working either. Oh no! What cause of binding? Can you please make me a strength saving throw, please? Yes, please.
Oh god, these things are not strong. Okay.
Yeah.
That is a 13.
It doesn't save.
Doesn't save. Cool.
Arr.
So it is bound for a turn until the end of your next turn.
Until the end of my next turn, it's stuck there.
Okay, I'm going to try and find something to bind it. Just put bleeding on it. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn, thank you.
Right, so 3 and 4 are going to try and move. You can take an attack of opportunity against one of them.
I'm going to hit the one that I did the 18 points of damage on, so that's the one to
Right, the second
left.
one, yes. So
Yes,
this
thank
one is
you.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. This one is coming after you. That hits.
Damage. So that'll be 9 points of damage on that one.
Okay. It's fine. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. All right, because we are at the top of the round, we are going to call it there and continue this combat next week. So we'll see you next week for the rest of this. Bye-bye.
Bye.